Hey everyone, my name is Beeco, and today we'll be making Naruto's famous Kunai, or redesigning it, so to speak. So, let's see. So, first off, we're going to need some reference images. Let's go ahead and bring this over here. Alright, let's see here. So, we're going to want to pull. Let's go ahead and bring this up too. So, I don't want to just recreate the Kunai, I want to modify or redesign it so that just like it does in the anime, it's actually able to fly straight if it was a real Kunai, not just tumble through the air. Let's see here. So let me expand it. There we go. Let's put this here. Minimize this for. I don't need that. There we go. This is pull up new folder. References. Oh, wait. All right. Yeah, just double check to make sure I spelled it right. But let's see here. We don't want the tri-prong kunai, at least not now. We just want the standard kunai. It's actually quite a good bit of variation in tri-prong kunai designs now that I look at it. Let's see. This is a good standard kunai, I think. Wish it was better quality though. Let's try this. Let's see, where's Bing? It's probably the one feature as to why I prefer Bing over Google is the ability to specify the size of the images. It actually tells you what it is. Let's see. 4,000. Here's a good example. Say open image, a new tab. Let's keep scrolling for now. See if we can find anything worth. Never been a big fan of the handle design of that, but let's keep going. Got some neat little designs here. That looks like someone else's 3D model, but I will be straying away from the standard design as I find it to be ripe for improvement. Let's see. So I think we got a good idea as to the general shape of the kunai. Let's see here. Yeah, see, it seems like just be a needle blobkin or blobkin point that you find not along the click. Let's see, image new tab. Save it later. All right. See if anyone has any just strict dimensions on this type of knife. Let's see. Don't seem to be any dimensions. Now here we go. Again, most of what we got is dimensions relative to the characters themselves. This is dimensions but size. I have an inkling that the blade itself, it being about the same size as the handle, is about 4 inches. But hard to say. That should be good for now. So as to the image could be better. Of the two, this one's superior. Alright, so save that image for now. Let's go to Kunai's references. Kunai 1. Let's do Kunai reference, so KR. KR1. Save. Go ahead and get rid of this. That's not bad. Don't necessarily need that one after with nearly the same. The other image is better. The other image is better. Though I do want some images from the anime itself. I think this is pretty good. It looks like whoever drew this didn't do so well in the proportions because the point should be over here, which is interesting. Save image as so KR_2. I don't like that file type. See if we can get a different file type. Save image as. No, alright, we'll just have to make do. Yeah. Maybe I could always change it later. Alright. So at least we have two. So let me do this. Anime. I wonder if there's a way we can do this where we don't get any photos. Let's see. It's concept art from the looks of it. I wonder if there's any good stills where you actually get to see the Kunai. See if I put still. So that is a still image. Let's see. Here's a good image. Okay, so you get a better idea here. So the knife is bigger than the handle from the looks of it. Then mine, it could be, might do the inverse. So when it comes to things being thrown straight, you want them to have a forward center of gravity and a rearward center of drag. All right. So I believe that's enough of the getting images of the Kunai itself. We don't think we need any more. We have a general idea of the shape. KR. Of course, every single one of them are different file types. All right. Now let's go to what I want to take inspiration from. So let's go to Roman. Yeah, let's just try Plumbata. Dart. So these I would call the equivalent to a Kunai back in the day. Let's see here. Plumbata. See. I guess this might be the best image we get of it. And so this is what I'm going to draw inspiration from. So you get this type of weapon will angle itself towards whatever it is you're trying to throw it to. So you don't have any of the tumbling. I think would actually be a better representation of what it would be if the Kunai were real. In a sense, used in like massive warfare fronts. Let's see. There is another type of weapon that's similar to the Plumbata. If I remember correctly, it had lead in the name. Roman rowing dart. Let's see, do we got any other images of it? I guess Plumbata was the name for it. Alright, let's see. That's good enough for now. Alright. Get the general idea here. KR. Score 4. Alright. Now, I wonder if there are any dimensions on this. Let's see, size of Plumbata. Do we have any dimensions on it? Okay, here we go. So that cross section is valuable, so let's go ahead and save this. And let's go with, what number are we on? We're on 4, so let's get 5. Save. Do we have any other information on it? Let's see. Everything else is just modern stuff. Just random stuff. Alright. Now, I want to bring in medieval arrows. I think this here will be a good thing to expound upon, because I do like the design of these arrows. Be a great idea to incorporate. Because to me, I just like the design of this much better than the other way. Let's see. So this would be a good image of the fletching. KR. Score. We're on 5. Yeah, we're on 5. So 6. Let's see. I guess we can get 1 or 2 more ideas on the fletching. Let's see. Of those, I think I like this one the best. So let's go save this image. There we go. Now, so we can get an idea as the Bobkin point. I heard the different arrow types. So you got, this is a steeled arrow. This looks to be a steeled arrow. Bobkin points, those are typically iron. Needle points. I know this is a bird point, I believe, so as not to pierce the flesh. This, yeah, that or fishing, one of the two. I'm pretty sure it's bird. Chisel point's new. This might be a better let's see. Let's bring this down to 1,000. Make sure we're not, oops. Let's go to filters. So make sure we're not excluding anything valuable. All right. Types of medieval arrowheads. Let's go with heads. I don't want degraded, I want modern representations of it. These are later, 14th, 15th century. Could be useful, they're similar to the design of the Kunai in a sense. All right. See if there's anything else. Let's see here. See, of these, I do like this. These look nice. Score 9. All right, we should have all of what we need coming up here. This is a good image. All right. That should be good enough for... Nah, we don't need that. All right, so that should be good enough for now. All right, let's move on. Types of medieval arrowheads. Let's go medieval arrow dimensions. See if we can get ideas to the thickness. Yeah, I guess we should be good for that front for now. Let's see. All right, that should be good enough. All right, I suppose we can start working. Let's go ahead and bring this over back over here. And we now have the references to pull from. Oops. All right. So to start off, we're going to start off with the blade. Or maybe the handle itself, that might be the best place to start. So, get the blade there. So it's new, standard, create. Let's go ahead and create these different files. Save. Handle. Save. All right. Save as. Not what I wanted to do. Just go new. Create. Let's go save. Let's go ahead and name it fletching. Let's see. Guess we can go ahead and do not that yet. Let's add one more, maybe two more. Let's see. Because I do want to add a grip to this. Grip. Is there anything else I can think of that would be good to add? Maybe let's do this. New. Create. Just in case. Let's do blue. All right, so that's a good place to start. Now it's time to figure out. I guess we can do that next time now that we have a good foundation to start with. All right, let's call it there for now, and I'll catch y'all in the next video where we're going to start working on the actual design or redesign of the Kunai knife. And so I'll just go ahead and leave it there, and I'll see y'all later.